This is NR2003 Predicts. We take the entry list of the top 3 NASCAR series, send them through the N ratings algorithm, set them up by their provisional lineups, and set the forecast as they will be on race day, and we see what the computer says will be the finishing order on race day. In the Xfinity race at Mid-Ohio, it's Austin Cindric pulling a last turn move on Ty Gibbs in an intense battle. Harrison Burton, AJ Allmendinger, Jeb Burton making up the top 5. Solid runs by drivers like Jade Buford and Andy Lally up there in the top 20. And at the back of the field, Ryan Sieg continues to have a relatively poor season as he finishes in the 38th spot. Now it's time for the Cup race at Sonoma. Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott on the front row for the first race here since 2019. Coming to the start-finish line, and the green flag flies out here in California. The Hendrick teammates continue to run side by side, entering the carousel portion. Neither one giving an inch as Larson tries to inch ahead, and it looks like he will. Kevin Harvick trying to work his way up through the top 10. He has the best average finish among the drivers here, 12.7 for him. And this is going to be the first time to this track for not only the current rookies, but those that were rookies last year. So Cole Custer, Tyler Reddick, Christopher Bell, they're all making their first appearance at this racetrack since this event was not held in 2020. Martin Truex Jr., the winner of the past 2 races here. 2018 won it with Furniture Row Racing. 2019 won it with Joe Gibbs Racing, his current team. Also got the victory back in 2013, and right now just trying to work his way up the field. He started back in 19th place. Kurt Busch has the most top 5s among the active drivers here, 7 in total, but he and teammate Ross Chastain started all the way back on row 15. They are going to have a lot of ground to make up if he wants to add to that total. Poor starting position for the Chip Ganassi cars today. And now here we see a move for Brad Keselowski going back toward the S's, and he's going to try to take 2 and 1. Gets by Chase Elliott, and now side by side with Kyle Larson, it looks like he is going to be able to take the lead once they get to the bottom of the course. But problems here at that end of the racetrack as Michael McDowell goes in a little deeper than Bubba Wallace does, and the 23 car goes straight into those pit road barrels. And that is going to bring out a caution as the 23 now stuck and is going to be out of this race. We head back to the restart, and Chase Elliott with a great jump over Brad Keselowski on the restart. He's going to try to take the outside. Going to have a little work to do once they get to the top of the hill. But the 9 is going to take the lead, and now the 2 is just starting to fade back. Look at Alex Bowman go to the outside. That was for 6th place. Keselowski drops all the way back to 7th within the matter of a lap and a little bit more. And we have problems here for Kevin Harvick. He has some major front-end damage. Looks like there might have been some issues on the pacing, and Ryan Blaney also coming to pit lane. Ryan Newman, 8 top 10s here for him. Harvick and Kurt Busch leading the way on top 10s at 10. Newman trying to put together a good performance here today, try to catch up with his teammate Chris Buescher for the final spot in the playoffs. Here's the first stage results. Chase Elliott, Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, Chris Buescher, and Kyle Larson. 17 getting some good stage points. He's currently 16th on the playoff grid. We go to the restart, and after pit stops, Denny Hamlin's actually going to take the lead. So he'll be out in front. He gets a good jump, and it looks like Chris Buescher does as well, as he's going to go right past the 18 car. Looks like the 17 actually gets up to 2nd place as well. Kyle Busch with 113 laps left here. Truex Jr. leading the way at 213, and Busch currently running in the 5th position. And we have problems here from Matt Benedetto. That's big for the playoff grid. He was the driver just behind, and he has some major front-end damage, and he is parked on pit lane trying to get it fixed. Christopher Bell won the Daytona Road Course earlier this year. Currently running inside the top 10. A solid performance going for him, but he's trying to catch back up, and we're going to have a caution. Looks like we got some oil on the track, and I'm not sure if it involved this incident right here, which saw Tyler Reddick get together with Ryan Blaney and William Byron, but caution was out for oil, so we'll get another restart. And Chris Buescher, what a jump! He gets to the inside of Denny Hamlin. That is a legal move. They did not cross the line yet. What a jump by the 17, and just at the end of stage 2, Chris Buescher going to come away with the stage victory. Denny Hamlin comes in second, Chase Elliott, Joey Logano, Kyle Busch make it the top 5 in that one. But a great jump by that 17, and it was legal. Did make it after the line. Here we go for another restart, and it looks like Denny Hamlin's just having some problems with the restarts. Is Chase Elliott now going to make the same move and try to chase down the 17 car? And coming out of the carousel, it looks like he is going to head back to the lead. Elliott has become that road ringer that everyone's touting right now, and he'll go side by side with the 17 going down the S's, but it looks like he'll have the preferred lane once they get to the bottom of the hill, and he will take the lead back over. Kyle Busch has been on pit lane. It looks like he has some major front end damage. We've seen that a lot out of these race cars so far, having some issues on the brakes, but he has gone to the back of the pack now, so he's going to have a lot of work to do to try to catch up. Buescher trying to hold his grip on the final playoff spot on points, and so far the stage points have done wonders for him. He's gotten a big bonus in stage 1 and got the stage win in stage 2. Chase Elliott has no one behind him as Kyle Larson going to come down for a green flag pit stop. This is scheduled. They are coming down to take their final fuel run. Here's Kevin Harvick coming on the pit lane. Seeing a lot of the front runners coming out, but Chase Elliott has not so far. And problems coming out of the pits as Josh Bilicki tries to join back on the track, and Quinn Houff runs into the back of him, and that is going to bring out a caution debris on the track in turn 1. And that is a little bit of a gut punch to Chase Elliott, who has to come down now for his service. However, it does look like a lot of lead lap cars are going to come down. So Chase Elliott is actually only back in second place, and Kevin Harvick now the leader. Mired in a little bit of lap traffic, and Chase Elliott getting held up behind Josh Bilicki, who just got involved in that accident. Trying to go 3 wide coming off the hilltop, and he's going to get turned into the wall by Tyler Reddick. And Ryan Newman also makes contact, but one of the favorites to win this race gets put into the wall. Caution flag flies once again. And now Chase Elliott at a big deficit to try to make up ground. He's outside the top 10 now, still on the racetrack, but big damage to his race car. Harvick still out in front, Logano in second. We have problems here for Chris Buescher. Looks like he got a restart violation, and so did Kyle Larson. One of the stage winners having some issues now, and he's going to be at the back of the field. Denny Hamlin works his way past Martin Truex Jr., trying to work his way back through the field, as now he's going to go after Kevin Harvick. Coming out of the carousel, and he is going to lead, no doubt. He takes the lead heading into the S's. And there is Chase Elliott. He is now in 9th place, so he has worked his way back into the top 10, but what a disappointment in what could have been a race-winning scenario. He had a major lead before that green flag caution. Truex Jr. having a solid day after winning the past 2 races here at this racetrack, but right now, he looks like he doesn't have anything for his teammate Denny Hamlin, as he's just kind of mired in the 4th position and not really moving forward, and the 11 car is pulling a major gap. No one in his mirror, and this is turning into a solid day for the 11 car. Is the white flag going to fly here? Denny Hamlin has 44 career wins. Only 1 has come on a road course. That was at Watkins Glen back in 2016. He has never won at this race, but right now he's holding a big lead as the nearest competition is just going into the carousel right now. Coming out of the carousel and down the S's. A little bit of lap car and Josh Bilicki to deal with, but it's not going to be an issue as he comes around the final corner, and through the front stretch, Denny Hamlin is going to take the victory here today at Sonoma. And that'll be his first victory of the season. It has taken quite a while for him to get back to victory lane, especially after a pretty dominant 2020. But he has finally found his way back to the winner's circle. Kevin Harvick, Joey Logano, Martin Truex Jr., and Kyle Busch would make up the top 5 in this one. Solid day for Austin Dillon. Never really talked about him, but he did pull off a top 10 finish. Also, Christopher Bell and Alex Bowman with some solid days. And Chase Elliott, the disappointment of the day, could have gone for the race win. He will end up instead in 9th. Brad Keselowski will round out the top 10. Ryan Newman there in 11th. Chris Buescher in 13th. Great day for him in points. Even though he did have to go to pit lane for that penalty, he still pulled off a top 15 finish. Ross Chastain and Kurt Busch battle inside the top 20 after starting deep in the field, and Ben Rhodes got 18th in his Cup debut. William Byron was stuck on pit lane way early in the race, and that held him a lap down. He finishes 23rd. Ryan Blaney also had issues that put him in 26th, and Kyle Larson, it looks like those issues extended beyond coming down to that pit lane penalty. He ended up in 33rd, and Matt Benno in 34th as well with damage. Eric Almirola parked it midway through the race with a mechanical issue. That is it for NR 2003 Predicts. We hope you enjoyed the race, and we will see you all next time.